pay tax in Britain. But here's what Ed Miliband isn't telling you. Because he doesn't support any of the spending reductions and efficiencies we've had to make, he wants to make a very big cut. He wants to put up taxes and cut your pay, going into your monthly payslip. At the end of the month, and taking your money out because he thinks he can spend that money better than you.
On Steam.
Stake for our country. Johnny doesn't have.
Just cause I've been dealt in life. I'm walking all alone, but my hope will never die.
That's because they're scared you're going to kick them out. Now look, I think there's a big decision for our country. David Cameron wants to double the cuts in spending next year. At home, you've got to make a decision. Is that really a balanced plan? I think that would put at risk the NHS, which has gone backwards under David Cameron. I think it's much better to have a fair plan which says those with the broadest shoulders should bear the greatest burden, and we will make reductions in spending.
The truth about this is
we spent the whole time playing Call of Duty.
We stick to the plan.
To eliminate FaZe Clan.
Worth remembering as we debate cuts. Why did these cuts have to happen? What is the truth about cuts? Well, I've got the truth about cuts here. This is a copy of the letter.
FaZe Clan.
In the Treasury, when we arrived in government 5 years ago, and it says, I'm sorry, we've run out.
Mountain Dew.
Is the truth of what happened. So when people talk about cuts, we had to make these decisions because the British economy was on the brink. People were worrying about whether we'd be able to pay our debts. And the brunt of these cuts and the changes we've made, the top 20% have paid more than the remaining 80% put together. But that's what happened when Labour were in power, and my fear is if they got in power, they'd do it all over again.
But you've increased
Nigel Farage, let Ed Miliband
more
in
in
here,
5
please,
years than they managed in 13 years. Isn't that the truth?
No, we have cut the deficit.
That
the amount we borrow every year has come down.
Nigel Farage, thank you.
There you go again.